What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joshua Edwards, live from Brooklyn, New York. This is Joshua's Proximity. We are officially in the thick of things. It is NBA playoff time. And let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So, if you're watching from YouTube, this is the current playoff picture. Yes, we had two terrific games on last night. The Hornets versus the Miami Heat winning the overtime. The Charlotte Hornets ended up winning that game. And then the other matchup on the west side, we had the 7th versus the 8th seed, the Phoenix Suns versus the Portland Trail Blazers. And when ultimately the Trail Blazers ended up winning that matchup. For tonight's matchup, the first game is going to be the 76ers versus the Orlando Magic, about to say Miami Heat. And then the later game is going to be the Clippers versus Golden State Warriors. And there's already been talks about Stephen Curry being on minutes restrictions and Kristaps Porzingis being on minute restrictions. I think the Clippers will ultimately win. But let's go ahead and talk about last night's game. Last night's game was the epitome of playoff basketball, high-level basketball. Now, yes, there was a situation where LaMelo Ball got caught up with Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo didn't finish the game, ended up getting pulled out in the second quarter, if I'm not mistaken. It didn't look like a hard fall at first. When I was watching it live, I said, man, I need him to come back for my parlay reasons. But he ultimately did not come back into the game. And I believe that ended up costing Miami Heat that game. If you look, they still were able to take the Charlotte Hornets to overtime while missing their best player. He ended up having 6 points at the time when he got hurt. Tyler Hero was able to perform to a certain extent, had a lot of sloppy turnovers. Miles Bridges' hands was active. But at the end of the day, it comes down to this guy right here that you're looking on the screen, LaMelo Ball. And I'm about to show you a clip right here. I'm going to stop talking because it's about to play like in 3 seconds.
Ball breaks free. Gets it. 7 seconds. Ball to drive. And ball lays it in.
There's no timeouts left for Miami.
Charlotte up by 1. The drive. It's over. Mitchell got negated.
Now that just goes to show you how good that this Charlotte Hornets team has been of late. LaMelo Ball was able to come up with a late game-winning layup. Ultimately, Miles Bridges on the defensive end got a block to end up sealing the game. Miami Heat ultimately lost 127-126. It was a terrific game. I don't think that if you're in the city of North Carolina, if you're in the state of North Carolina, the city of Charlotte, y'all live right now. I'm mad that I cannot be there right now, but to each his own, man. I love to see the path that we're headed ultimately, and it looks like we're going to be in a fantastic position just moving forward. But I do want to transition to the other game on the West Coast. This guy, Denny, I'm going to call him Advil. Denny Advil had the damn Phoenix Suns sick to their damn stomach. He was getting any and everything that he wanted. And that is not a hyperbole. That is not an over-exaggeration. He had 41.7 rebounds, 12 assists. And he plays small forward. I didn't really know too much about him. My homeboy said that he came from the Washington Wizards. And this is what I know now. Or it has been more clear with the years, really since the Giannis Antetokounmpo championships. The world is taking over United States basketball. All the best players are foreign people. 4 out of the top 5 players are all overseas. Shea Alexander, you got Nikola Jokic, Victor Wembanyama. If you want to go Luka Doncic, hell, even if you want to go Giannis, if you want to say the top 5 players are from overseas, I wouldn't fight you on that. And that's not a hard take. That's not a hard task. But from what I saw from this dude last night, gotta mute myself again.
When defensive-minded player for the Suns on. The dance, the drive, in, hit, score! Foul! And the Blazers...
Now this dude, I don't know what to say. Denny Adville is like that. I know his name is not pronounced that, but for this segment, his name is going to be Denny Adville. And I believe Denny Adville is really that guy. So, like I said, if you're listening on audio, it's just going to be a little time lapse. I'm pausing and cutting in between. But this was a fantastic game played by him last night. Devin Booker, if you're the guy that I know that you can be, you got to come through when it's time to win games, man. You can't be out here just bull jiving. I'm sorry. I got to call a spade, and we're about to watch you, and I'm going to narrate your game on this one, man. If you're watching this, these are all makeable shots. He does not miss mid-range. We know Devin Booker is a mid-range sniper. He can hit threes. He hits this. He normally hits those shots off the backboard. Like, that's a free throw jump shot. He's a 90% free throw maker. That's under the free throw. That's in the paint. Devin Booker last night, he ultimately came up small. I know he's going to rebound. He has no choice. He has no choice but to rebound, especially after that performance last night. Last night was abysmal. He looked like he was pressing too much. He had 12 points in the first quarter, and for the next 3 quarters, he scored 10 points. That's not going to cut it, man, especially for a superstar of Devin Booker's status, man. I know that he's able to give you 40. I know he's able to give you 50, X, Y, and Z. And he's going to have to show that either against the Golden State Warriors or against the LA Clippers. So I look forward to that. And let's just transition back to the rest of tonight's matchup. I know I just kind of touched on it a little bit, but I'm looking forward to the 76ers versus the Orlando Magic. Is Joel Embiid going to play? And if he plays, how much is he going to play? What does Paul George look like? Where the hell is Paul George? I know Tyrese Maxey is going to come out there and give me 25. I watched him against the Brooklyn Nets, and he made it look effortless. What does the Golden State Warriors look like? What does Steph look like? If it's a close game late, is Steve Kerr going to stick to his minute restrictions to Kristaps Porzingis and to Stephen Curry? Or is he going to be like, hey, man, let's go for it all. Let's go for broke. I know Kawhi Leonard is going to have over 35 points tonight. Those are the two guys that I'm kind of just banking on tonight. Kawhi Leonard and Tyrese Maxey to have big games. I'm going to probably bet on Paul George. It just depends on what I'm feeling like. But, hey, we have some interesting basketball going on right now. We are officially 1 week away from the NFL draft. I'm going to be talking about just my potential moves, what I think teams will do on this Friday. So stay tuned. And once again, Josh's Proximity, we out, baby.